Hello, welcome to News Central Television. I am Gbenga, Aborowa, and here are the stories making headlines beyond the continent. The news begins in North America, where the United States House of Representatives has remained without a leader Thursday as the Republicans' embattled nominee, the ultra-conservative Ohio congressman Jim Jordan, pressed for a third vote on his bid to become Speaker, despite no clear path forward and growing frustration at his refusal to withdraw. The House Republican Conference was set to meet behind closed doors on Thursday before the chamber was scheduled to convene. No votes were scheduled. Jordan, the Donald Trump loyalist who led the congressional effort to overturn the 2020 presidential election and now chairs the House Judiciary Committee, has vowed to stay in the race in the face of entrenched and expanding opposition to his nomination. The former House of Representatives Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy was expelled from his role in a 216-210 vote on October the 3rd, the first time in the U.S. history the House has voted to remove its leader. Joining us on the news is Otunba Olabode Osenie, political and public affairs commentator, to discuss this. A warm welcome to you, Otunba Osenie.
Thank you very much and having me.
We're happy to have you, Otunba. Now, for 16 days, the United States of America has been without a speaker. How has the persistent bid of Jim Jordan for the position of U.S. House Speaker impacted the dynamics and unity within the Republican Party?
Yeah, thank you. On one side, it's a situation where the GOP is leaderless and it's also rulerless. They don't have a leader. Usually the speaker automatically is the leader of the House of Rep. And also the third in line, if anything were to happen to the president and the vice president, it goes automatically to the speaker. So with this backdrop, it is like a situation where the GOP is like having so much problem that they're unable to fix it, because as it is, the likelihood for tonight's vote again to crown Jim Jordan as the speaker is probably not there. People who take bet already said he might not make it because he has to deal with a deficit of about 22 members who do not literally like him. He might be able to persuade a couple of them, bring it down, but to have all the 20 people to change their mind to vote for him is just not likely there. The impact would be the area of bills. You all know, I mean, we had that the likelihood that the government is going to be shut down in another 14 days is that the activities to continue to manage the governance of the day in the House of Rep is just not there. So it is a problem. So GOP is in a big trouble.
Now, you mentioned there's 22 lawmakers who are very important in him scaling to win the speakership. Are they GOP lawmakers, or it's a bipartisan group of Republicans and Democrats? And do you think that, I mean, they had the whole 24 hours to, do some campaigning and consultation. Do you think they will be swayed and maybe help him cross the line to speakership?
Yeah, that's what I said. First thing first, he must be able to garner the total number of his party. There's 217. He is not going to get it. And then the problem of calculating that other members of Democrats is going to help him is just probably not there. So, like I said, it's not the candidate the House really want from all look of things, because with the already 2 votes, I mean, he couldn't get it, and McHenry is probably looks to be the bride the House is probably looking for, GOP probably looking for. So Jim Jordan is just probably not going to get the 217, his own party, not to talk of mounting the difference.
Otunba, why is there so much opposition to Jim Jordan, particularly? What are the reasons behind the refusal of GOP candidates to support Jim Jordan?
I will tell you, I'm free to say this as an analyst living in the UK. The relationship between Jim Jordan and the former President Donald Trump cannot be far-fetched, cannot be like you don't need the vernacular. I mean, you don't need any special vernacular to look into that. It's indirectly affecting because the not large number. There's some members who are just not in tune with his activities, his support during the last 2020 election, and many of them are still not really ready to openly speak out against Donald Trump. But then again, anything Donald Trump touches or anything he wants to install again, all of them have lost. So Jim Jordan is not going to be different. So that might be, again, could be some other thing. But I think his support, his openly support, and here again, Donald Trump has openly is supporting him, and I don't think he's going to get any further. It's not going to go far.
Now, Otunba, saying finally, how will the ongoing internal struggle within the Republican Party influence the United States government's approach to international challenges such as the Russia-Ukraine conflict and also the Israel and Hamas conflict? Because the power seems to be hung.
Yes, that's also a very good observation. There's also this situation that the many members of the House of Reps are trying to stall, are trying to do everything possible not to make the speaker to have a say on the issue of wanting to get Biden to, because there's a huge amount of money the government of Biden is trying to put together to support war, to also to continue to back Ukraine and all that kind of thing. Many people are maybe indirectly not in support of that. And that's why all this resistance, all these reactions are coming from. So that could be a problem, because a large amount of money is about to be taken out of U.S. government to support Israel and Ukraine. So these are major issues.
Thank you very much, as always, Otunba Osenie, for your insights and your expertise. We do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me. Have a good day in Lagos.